Okay, so I'm going to address the issue of why I never supported Rick Perry, God's chosen candidate. To be honest with you, I don't follow politics closely enough to know that he was called God's chosen candidate. Presumably that came from his own campaign, I suppose. I don't know. But when I look out in the political landscape, I don't see any saints running around. And you know what I'm talking about. There's too much compromise. The world hates Christianity because a true Christian will follow moral standards given to them by the Lord Jesus Christ. And that instantly puts a Christian at odds with abortion, death penalties, war, even capitalism to some extent. The greed and the nature of America cannot tolerate a true Christian running for office. I'm not saying it doesn't happen, and I'm sure the closer to the local government you get, the more it does happen. But on the federal level, and particularly the presidency, let's get real, why do you think it is we don't hear more about Ron Paul? In my opinion, it's because he's outwardly said he'd like to overturn Roe versus Wade. So the media doesn't talk about him. And despite the fact that he doesn't get much media coverage, he's still polling, third or fourth? But nobody's willing to embrace that. There's something about everyone that turns someone off. So what I tend to do is I tend to wait till everybody's picked and I know who's running for what. And then I look and I pray. And I pray and I pray. But I never get caught up in this whole God's candidate garbage. Because if Newt Gingrich is the best the Republicans can do, if that's God's candidate, then it goes to show you just how off America is when it comes to knowing God. So I hope that answers the questions as to why I wasn't supportive of Rick Perry, God's chosen candidate, and why I'm not jumping on the bandwagon to Rick Santorum or to Newt Gingrich. Oh yeah, and obviously I'm not supporting Mitt Romney because I couldn't vote for a Mormon. Does that make me a bad voter? Maybe, but that's just where I stand. To me, if someone is on a path spiritually that I believe is wrong, then I have to consider that when it comes to how the man would govern in America. So, until next time, happy Jesus Day. God bless and peace out.